Good morning, good morning. What is it? It's the 5th of January 2017, and all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I don't know anyone called Jack? These wagons, these have been given to me to look after for St Mary's Model Railway Club. They are actually quite old. They are made by Wrenn, or were made by Wrenn, and someone in their past has started modifying the couplings. That's how they came out of the shop, and they've cut the couplings off the other end, and they need some sort of hooky sort of thing arranged to, in effect, to close couple them to make them look more realistic. But that's not what I wanted to talk about today. So what we'll do, we'll just pop them, where shall we pop them? We'll pop them out of the way. Yeah, what I sort of wanted to talk about was the idea of using what you've got. Not necessarily the right thing to use, not always the best thing, but what you've got. And those wagons need storing and looking after. Now, where I work, we get stuff that's delivered in these rather nice boxes. It's good card stock. I don't let the cleaner throw too many of them away, because you can make model railway houses with them or all sorts. But I'm doing some cardboard engineering, because in order to keep these wagons nicely, I want boxes to keep them in. And oh, look at that, that's a nice one. And so we're sort of messing about cutting pieces of cardboard. These boxes will tell historians a lot about me in future. You know, I eat too many pies and such likes. But it's a very straightforward little job. Now, cardboard engineering, real engineers will say, oh, you know, it's not cast iron, it's not welded, it's not this, that and the other. But actually, with sort of appropriate braces in, you take a floppy box and thin card and you turn it into quite a robust structure. And there's nothing clever in this. There's no fancy measurements. It's sort of done, yep, you know, that's the size I want for that, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm sort of up to. Now, I'm going to show you a little dodgy dodge that I tend to do. Cardboard engineering, clever modelers, they spend lots of money buying really nice knives, and they have cutting mats and straight edges and set squares and pencils and things like that. Well, you know, that's not really the Harry way, is it? I'm an improviser. I'm a use what I've got man. So let me move this lot out of the way and I'll show you what I mean. I do like that one. So the basic element of cardboard engineering is cardboard. And don't buy it, folks. People throw cardboard at you. This was actually a mince pie box. It's lightweight card, it's nothing special, but it will do what I want it to do. But what we need to do is we need to change it so that it folds and fits where we want. And this is where clever modelers use craft knives and straight edges. Yeah, okay. I haven't got any craft knives. So what we're going to do, I want to put a cut in that so that I can fold it. Notice that I'm using a cutting board. Well, okay, bit of scrap. And what we're going to do instead of getting an expensive straight edge, I'm going to use a chisel that has got a straight edge. And instead of using a craft knife, I'm going to use a chisel. And I'm going to lightly score, and done carefully, and remembering that these chisels are razor sharp, we then have a foldy tab for cardboard engineering. And that, folks, is using what you've got. I've got empty cardboard boxes, I've got chisels, I've got scrap plywood. What I haven't got is nice fancy craft knives and all of the other kit and caboodle that people have. So there we are. That's what I'm messing about with for a little while this morning. I will get back to cleaning paint off these drawers, they need to be done.